Hello, friends, and welcome back to another episode of A Tomato Plays, where I, SoSlo, take you through a new tank that I have never played before, and try and give you what a slightly better than average player, or worse, or whatever, can expect from this new tank. But really, this is kind of an overview of WoT Plus, because Wargaming wouldn't give us the TS-54 to review because they wanted us to review the entirety of WoT Plus altogether. And we all know that nobody cares about the entirety of WoT Plus. We want to know if the tank is worth the money. So that's what we're going to try and answer for you as an average player. I will say there are some benefits to WoT Plus. Obviously, the 500 gold if you're playing games. The ability to train a crew even when you're not playing a game. You get 40 XP for every 5 minutes. You just click this button and that crew is training whether you're playing or not. The ability to move bond equipment, or not bond equipment, experimental or bounty equipment around for free. You don't need regular equipment anymore, so you can just sell all that and get just a buttload of cash. And then, one of the other things is getting the TS-54. Now, this tank has been out for a couple days, and some other people have reviewed it. And normally, I wouldn't watch someone else's review, because normally we would get these tanks ahead of time, and no one would have a review out to watch. So I did actually watch Quickie Baby's review of this tank, and we're going to try running it with his suggestion for equipment, because I figure that's what you guys are going to do. The average player is going to go watch Quickie Baby or whoever their favorite person is and be like, well, I'm going to put this or that on. So, yeah, so quick overview of WoT Plus. You get 500 gold a month if you play X amount of games. You can train a crew for free, regardless of whether you're playing the game or not. You get this exclusive rental, basically, for this tank as long as you have your WoT Plus subscription. You get this tank in your garage, and then you get free equipment mounts and demounts. So it really kind of depends on where you are for time-wise, right? I think time, if you play a lot, or if you're a big tournament player and stuff like that, I don't know that this WoT Plus is going to be that big of a deal for you. Unless, you are playing tournaments, then the moving of equipment is going to be huge. But if you're just a casual weekend player, play 10, 15 games a weekend, or, 30 games a week, 40 games a week, I struggle to say that you're going to have, that this is for you. WoT Plus is for you. So does it have you covered? I'm not sure. That's only a question you can answer. But the one interesting thing about this tank is that if you did watch Quickie Baby or any of the other videos, I'm sure they said something. You can put any American crew in this. So any American crew. It does not matter if it is light tank, medium tank, heavy tank, artillery. Doesn't matter. So if you have a crappy little... Well, that's not a crappy little crew. This little guy here, you can toss that crew into this tank. So really, yeah, it's just kind of interesting. All right, so we got our crew figured out. We're grabbing from the patent, and then a just random loader that I had laying around from the Renegade that had the Brothers in Arms as a 0 perk, and then I dropped a crew book or two on him to get him up to something that's a little more respectable, intuition and such. I think I wasted the safe stowage because I didn't bother looking at my other one here. Yeah. Anyways, so I'm trying to remember. I know probably gonna go. So with this, we won't have any of the. Let's see, ventilation. We won't have any of the extra field modifications or anything like that, because when you get this tank, you're going to be playing it as if you've never played it before. You're not going to have, 5,000 battles, or maybe you will have a ton of free XP that you can burn on field mods, like we do on the test servers and stuff. But yeah, I don't think the average player is going to have that, so I'm not going to put that in. We're not going to do that. And I believe, let's see. We'll try the turbo just for the fun of it. And then we're going to say yes to that stuff. And I'm only using standard equipment, even though really it's it could be flopping back and forth. I just don't want to go through the trouble of putting on all the different equipment, taking it off. Sure, somebody's going to make a mod for that here real soon, and then you'll have automatic switching, and then you'll never have to worry about it again. So whatever tank you're playing, it just will switch your bounty equipment from tank to tank. So there it is. Yeah, let's take this thing in and see what happens. So here we are. First game on highway. Tier 8 game. We're top tier, so let's run this guy over to the one line. See what we can do. I've got the double barrel American heavy tank. Let's see what happens here. Maybe, I kind of forget sometimes that I'm running heavies. This thing doesn't really look like a heavy all that much. It kind of makes me think it's a medium when I'm looking at it. And it's fairly quick. I'd say it's quick enough to get you into trouble, but not so fast that you're out in front of your team quite a bit. So get on down over here. Oh, look at that! There we got some. Oops. 25 back there too. That double blap didn't do anything. Go ahead and fix that. Come on. Will he peek the corner? Nope, he's gonna run away. It kind of stinks because I can't see these guys. Those stupid cockroaches. They're what? What is that? I think they ran. How do I get spotted here but not? Okay, okay. Who's this guy? Up here too. Well, let's repair the ammo rack again. So apparently this thing is easily ammo rack. How did I get spotted twice? Cleared. Oh, that was nice. Oh my gosh.
I saw that going differently in my mind.
All right, so armor didn't do too bad against tier 7s. Didn't do so great against other stuff. But let's go on to the next battle and see where we end up.
Few moments later.
And we're back. So not the best outcome for our first game, but we're going to keep pressing forward and see what we come up with here.
12 seconds later.
And here we are on Fjords. Again, top tier. We're going to head to the south, see if we can't use this 7 or 8 degrees, I don't remember exactly, of gun depression. See if we can't make some stuff work, but I mean, we got a BZ, got a T-29. It's definitely quick. Next game might try and change out the turbo for hardening. I don't remember if I put turbo on this actually. If I did put turbo on it, change it out for hardening. If I didn't put turbo on it, then find out what I did and change that for hardening. I don't know. We'll see. If we can do something here. Stop looking at them, homie. Well, there's a problem. This thing is not very tall. Anybody else see that? My tank just move all by itself after I shot? Because that would be weird. Like, for real. I didn't even mean to shoot that one. It's an accidental. That was a misclick. Accidental click of the mouse. The worst kind of click. Does reload pretty quick, I will say that. Never really feel like you're out of ammunition, that's for sure. Even when you do launch, you know, both shells. Oh. Kind of wish I was a little bit taller. Wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good. I would call her. Where did that SU go? What the heck? I couldn't shoot. They wouldn't let me shoot. That was weird. Oh. Like I was holding the button down to shoot when it loaded and it never shot. We're just gonna do that. So second round's already reloaded. Apparently I'm doing something wrong. That guy had sparks flying off of his rubber wheels on a dirt road. Interesting, to say the least. Stewart. Ah, come on now. Gosh, there's not gonna be anybody there. The IS is gonna be dead before the T-29 gets around the corner, most likely. Well, maybe he won't. I think there's more HP over here for me. One Scorpion that was left. I know he spotted me, I just don't know from where. Man. Probably right here. Oh, really? How? Why did, oh my goodness. What is going on here? Did you see the round like switch around? Like it flipped on me. I don't know why. Anybody say in the comments. Tell me why I did that. I don't know. I don't play double barrel tanks very often. We did a little better that game. Actually lived and didn't die. So I think this tank is gonna take a while to get used to. If you don't play double barrel tanks very often, this one's gonna be it's tricky. We'll try one more and kind of see what happens here. Yep. Oh yeah, that's right. We're gonna get rid of the turbo. We're gonna put on hardening and see. Look like this. Oh, you know what? Actually, let's go back here and look at this again. If we go like that, points goes down by what? 30. But everything else goes up. Everything else goes up. Our reload gets better. Gun traverse, aim time, dispersion. Yeah, vents is just the better choice, I think. But we'll do the hardening and see what happens. Here we go.
3 days later.
And we're back here on Fjords. We are again top tier. I'm convinced that Wargaming gives you, when you get a new tank or whatever like this, Wargaming gives you top tier for like the first 50 games. You're same tier or top tier for like the first 50 games. Just throwing a bone to you. I don't know. Could be wrong, but so I do feel like quite a bit more sluggish. I can see QB's point of having the having the turbo on this thing. It does make it feel quite a bit quicker. You know, so maybe having the two loadouts where you're with the improved hardening on city maps, smaller maps, stuff like that, and then turbo for the bigger maps. I could see that as a viable option. But we're gonna stick with this and see what gets us. See how quickly we can die. So I'm very good at dying. So if I hold them both, oh, okay. Okay, so 5 seconds here. I'm reload. Oop. I'm in trouble. I severely overstayed my bounds, my lock here. A really good front plate. 4, 3, 2, 1. And this thing is pretty accurate, which is nice. Ow. That was rude. Didn't you? Oh, I shot a rock. Look at that. You gotta... I mean, the reload on this is pretty darn nice. Okay, I'm gonna play one more. And we're back, and yeah, not a great game. Kind of put myself into a position that wasn't great, but my team was obviously not all that wonderful itself. One more, because that was rather quick. Let's see what happens this time. And here we are on Siegfried line. Forgot to take the improved hardening off and put the turbo back on. This time I think we'll take her into town. Let's see how it goes. Still top tier, same tier. All tier 8 match. Let's see what happens here. Where did he hit me? For real? Where? What? GR's just gonna die. It's gonna die. GTR is not gonna die. Ding, ding. I didn't move. Oh, what? Ow. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay. Yeah. So what are my thoughts? The if you're hoping to get something out of the TS-54, if you're getting WoT Plus because of the TS-54, I'd probably say don't. It's unless you're a tank collector and you have to have it, which I just don't know. I don't know if it's worth $9 a month. That's for sure. Because really, after 6 months, you're paying more than what a normal premium tier 8 would be, anyways. So yeah, it's kind of annoying that they're giving or putting a tank behind a paywall that you have no like you pay for it, but you don't get to keep it. I don't really like or agree with that. I'm not sure if there's other games that do that. I don't play mobile games, or I don't really play a lot of other games, to be honest. But yeah, this just seems odd. WoT Plus on the whole, I think it really depends on what kind of player you are. Are you a casual player who was only playing, 15 to 45 games, 50 games a month, then probably not for you. But if you're a hardcore player and you're playing all the time and you want to move equipment around for free because you're doing lots of tournaments and stuff like that, well, WoT Plus is probably going to be worth it for you because you're going to probably make a ton of gold from the tournaments and stuff that you do or whatnot, on top of the 500 gold that you're getting just for having it every month. And then the resources you're saving from not having to pay demount fees, 10 gold for a demount fee or whatever, or burning demount ticket thingies. So yeah, I really think WoT Plus is catered towards the not casual player, which then is going to create a bit of a disparity between casual and non-casual players, because your casual guys are not going to have the advantage of being able to load bounty equipment on every tank they own, or get crews trained up while they're not playing, or get free gold just for playing the game. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure sold that. I mean, I understand Wargaming's got to make money, and I think maybe they could have put some other stuff into the WoT Plus subscription that would make it worth it better, make it more worth it to all players. How about that? More worth it to all players. Yeah, and you do get an extra map to block. I don't know how big of a deal that is to many people. I know there's people that just there's maps they just absolutely hate, and if you have 2 or you have 3 maps you absolutely hate, you pay the $9 so you can block that third map. I don't know, but anyways, guys, that's all I got. T-54 WoT Plus. Does it have you covered? I don't know. It's personal choice. Yeah, take care, and we'll catch you next time.